Hey YouTube, what's up? This is the Reluctant Navi back again. News and views on the news. All right, oh man, let me break some news to you. Wait a minute, this might not be as much news as the story under the news. All right, so let me greet everybody. Hola, good oi to the vein bosses. Los Bonjamins, me, Kid Bawani. Konnichiwa, ni hao, ma, sani banani, jambo habaragani, assalamu alaikum, and shalom. Assalamu alaikum and shalom. All right, and to my brother Dwight out in Deutschland, what's up, what's up, what's up? All right, I'm gonna be sending out the link to the live show that I am going to do at around 4:30, 5 o'clock, so that people can listen on the way home. I'm gonna invite specifically Mecca Dawn and Dwight to either call in or Google in. Finally fixed how to make that work. I will send the Google invite to the show to those two specifically. All right. And next, Torrance Johnson. If you send me an email, because I would like to invite you also. All right. So with that said, let me get started with this. So I'm scooping around, and this story pops up. L'Oreal fires first black trans model. So this is a trans model that identified as a black person, and this made Black Voices online thing. How this becomes a story for the black community, pushed by supposedly black media. Black media isn't black media. Let's understand this. And everybody that works for them have sold out. All right. Not only have they sold out, the reason why I know there is no use trying to save black women or work with black women or to build with black women, because you can't build with somebody that's so invested in this type of demonology, witchcraft, or blatant disregard for the commandments. She is our enemy. This is why I say it's time for the brothers to find out who the sisters are, because it's no longer about working with and building, because we can't build with them. We cannot build with this. Not if you are a true brother and a sister. You can't build with this. This is destructive to who we are, and it is destructive to the community. The country is going to implode on itself as a result of these behaviors. All right. Now, I do believe that everybody should have the choice to do what they want. But understand, there are consequences of their choices. And people should have the choice to disagree with choices people made and decide to want to separate from them or speak out against them to their own people. If people can speak out against people not liking their choices, then people that don't like their choices should be able to speak out too. You notice how they try to conceal the voices of the people that do not approve. All right. So I said all that to say this, that the black media does not work for black people. It works against black people. This is a story by Lily Workneh, right? And this is the title. L'Oreal fires his first trans model after she called out white America's racism. And I'm not sure, I'm not going to sit here and say that white America shouldn't have a problem. Because when this is what they see creeping up in their neighborhoods, one, white America needs to understand that this is a result of their government trying to destroy the black man. Period. That's why all this is happening. And understand that the Most High is judging the black woman because they get beat out by transgender black men and IG white women. Come on, y'all. They're losing. Black women are losing so bad that they can't get a big money job, dollar deal that the black men are getting, and they're losing to white women on Instagram. Wow. I'm going to explain why this is happening. But in order to explain, I have to read the rest of this story and show you these pictures. L'Oreal Paris has fired its first transgender model to join the brand just days after announcing the partnership. L'Oreal released a statement on Twitter Friday morning saying that the company champions diversity but decided to cut ties with Maron Bergdorf, saying her, in other words, saying that this dude that they now call her, calling out white America's racism in recent Facebook posts are at all odds with their values. Hold on. L'Oreal says that calling out white racism in America is at odds with their values. Do you understand that L'Oreal does not value black people? But these black women will go out, buy their makeup and everything else. Now, if you're a black woman, this is a company you should boycott. Because they just told you right there that calling out racism against black people are at odds with their values, meaning that they do not value black people. And they definitely do not value black men. They'll hire black men if he puts on a dress. Understand this. With the knowledge of understanding that you can't tell these black men from the modern day black women. And you can't. The first picture was easier to tell, but this one isn't as easy. Not that much easier at all. This is your modern day weave wearing black women, and this is what they're being replaced by. This is Laverne Cox. Y'all might know him from Orange is the New Black. All right? And he's doing black women better than black women. Wait a minute. He's up there in the money portraying a black woman. He went and got the same surgeries that black women get. Black women are the one that spread this junk within the black community. Black women are the ones that said it was okay. Black women led the charge against black men that was speaking out against it and lambasted them, argued with them, went to war with them, got their Pookies and Ray Rays to try to kill them off, literally. Their little sons, their demonic progeny. Yes, black women led all of this with such evil. Now, the fault of black men is we should have separated from them a long time ago and never looked back. Never tried to help them, look for the sisters, took the sisters and pulled them out of those neighborhoods. All right, and said, no, we're not going to deal with it. All right. If a black man has anything right now, It is safer if he is safer in a mixed neighborhood, in a neighborhood full of Hispanics and or whites, but better off in a mixed neighborhood than he is in a majority black neighborhood. Period. Even when you're giving to them out of the goodness of your heart, they will steal from you. Even when you let them stay with you, you have to cut them off because they will steal from you. Because they have the mentality of said black women. And so the white magazines and all the rest of this stuff and media are now starting to replace the black women with black men that look just like the black women. Because unless you know who these people are, you can't tell the difference. And because they're advertising to men and women, and because women have squandered who they were, they gave up their birthright and their purpose. The Most High is done with them. So that means us brothers have to be done with them also. We get our sisters and get them away from this garbage. And we need to look in places where sisters may be more plentiful because of numerical probability. So we got to look and have our ears to the air for the sisters that are crying out for an answer, for relief, that understand that there's something just wickedly wrong and that they don't want no part of it. And it's us brothers' job to save the sisters, but be able to tell the difference. See, if sister is not going to get with this, is not going to put up with this, and is going to call this out. The black women are going to call you names like F, A, G, G, and you can finish the rest. And we're going to discuss that. I'm going to point something out. These black women are so ugly, vitriolic, and vile, and how they come across, that I don't want to do anything. Here's the thing. Y'all know my heart, and my heart is to give. What kind of evil would cause you, a person like me, to say, dang, they're just not worth it? And they're not. For me to come to that conclusion, what do you think? What do you think is happening, black women, with the less giving men? But you can't tell the difference. And when I say you can't tell the difference, you really can't. Billford received a big buzz earlier this week after L'Oreal announced his inclusion in a YouTube video for L'Oreal Paris True Match Foundation. But now, and I'm not going to lie, if you want to advertise your makeup to women, you can using a man to do it that's taking the job away from a black woman is the best way to do it. Look, our makeup is so bad, so awesome, that it could make a black man look like a black woman, and you can't tell the difference when makeup is on between a black man posing as a black woman and these black so-called real hotel God, your mama's black, your sister's black. All right, you can't tell the difference. By Friday, the company had disavowed comments the model previously made on social media, which surfaced in a report the Daily Mail published on Thursday. The demeaning piece blasted Bergdorf over her comments, claiming she wrote that all white people are racist. Spectators highlighted how her words had been misrepresented and taken out of context, with some even suggesting that the story was a deliberate attempt to downplay Bergdorf entirely. Now, these are the transgenders. Oh, yeah, I know. You thought they were black women, right? This is an Instagram model. The black women are now losing out to the white women on Instagram too. Because the only thing that black women put time into was twerking and showing off their butt. They have the black American woman and now the African woman. And now everybody that follows the black American woman, they're nothing but a one dimensional caricature of what a feminine being is supposed to be. Now, let's get something clear. The black man was created for the Most High, but the black woman was created for the black man. When the black man throws aside our legacy and our purpose, then the Most High kicks us to the curb. He says to do that with anybody because, like, we are made in the Most High's image. The black man is made in the Most High's image. And the black woman is supposed to be made in our image from our rib. So, Jacob have I loved, Esau I hated, and he hated because Esau gave up his birthright for the pot of stew, meaning for nothing. In other words, he really never cared about his birthright, who he's supposed to be. And this is the same thing that is going on with black women. They don't really care that they're supposed to be a feminine thing, and then that they're supposed to hold themselves out for a good man that is able to take care of, protect, and provide for them. No, they chose the government, the white man, as their man. And then they want to cry when the white man rolled past them during a tragedy, during a flooding, saying, we pay our taxes. No, you don't. You got government handouts. You sold your own black man down the river, the hardworking black man. In other words, you took his money and gave it to the thug that you had screw you and live with you off of the money that you was getting from the good man who was paying child support, because child support goes to the woman. It does not go to the child. Child support goes to the woman. It does not go to the child. All right. So you squandered all that on the one-dimensional caricature of yourself using products by Avon, L'Oreal, and stuff like that, or anything with black on it. So long as it was a high dollar amount, you spent all that money on that. And now you got the white woman saying, oh, so that's what these black men like, these thirsty dudes. So let me go on Thirstagram, get injections only. I'm going to do it the proper way. I'm not going to be dying in somebody's basement like the black woman is doing. I'm going to go to the doctor and get it done right. It's still fake, but they won't be able to tell the difference. All right. And then they come out, and then some of the white women don't even need to. Oh, wait a minute. They're making money hands over fist over something that black women put out there first. So black women with their fake hair and fat or fake curves are now losing to a bunch of white women that can be just as fake and just as curvy. Oh, and by the way, they got another thing going for them. Their attitude is not seen as ratchet as black women. They are not seen as one that will sell out their own men like black women. They are seen as nicer than black women because everybody looks at the black woman's mouth, see how vile and vitriolic she is. Everybody has seen how she talk about the men, the good men, the men that point out the truth. Like I'm gonna do in my um when I go live. But everybody sees it, but the black woman, she don't get it. She don't get it because she ain't trying to get it. And because she ain't trying to get it, she's going to lose miserably. Did I say going to? She's already losing miserably. Already losing miserably. Right now, the pure black woman, with the weave, they're losing out so bad. And now the black men are saying we don't want any black woman because even the natural ones are saying we will sell out who we're supposed to be and go with the white man. Only the white man ain't wanting y'all like that, right? And as you see, en masse, when tragedy is going to strike, the Most High is giving you a warning that there's not going to be black men around. The sisters that are with us are going to be our only concern. And we're not going to be near the community where the black women live with their thugs, their pookies, and ray rays. Oh, let's not forget their baby's kids. While we're trying to produce children, they're going to have baby's kids. Oh, and worse yet, many of the brothers, say like myself, that can leave may be gone. Because women outside of this country, say like South America, are looking for us. Black women for a long time has been lying, kicking the man to the curb. And even when you put the truth in the face, what they do is go listen to other black women talk some BS about how the black men and everybody is just mad at them because they're doing so well when they're not doing all so well with their $5 worth. Oh, and they're losing to everybody. And the saddest part is now they are starting to lose to the transgender as far as big dollar modeling jobs and these not so black women on Thirstagram. Nobody is thirsting for the black women anymore. She's ruined. She is foul mouth, fake, nasty. When people run around her, they get this foul smell. And this isn't because she necessarily may have a foul smell. It's just that the mouth is so foul, the attitude is so stank that it makes the whole black woman stinky. When you try to reach out to her, she don't reach back. Even in the midst of turmoil, when she needs the help, when she needs the most help, the things that she's thinking about is surface things, not water, not bread, not milk, not food, not safety. Minutes on a cell phone. At every point, even when the community is around the black that it is around the black woman is in turmoil, she is thinking of ways to extort a man, a black man, a good man. She don't want to get with him. She just wants his resources. So it has come time for the black man to say, F you, you are on your own, black woman. Oh, and the sisters are starting to wake up. But the problem is we don't know how many single sisters are left. All right. And so the black community has been killed by the black woman. And it's not dying a slow death. The death that is dying is rapid. You can't tell the difference between a tranny and a black woman, or now the white woman are getting the same operations on the booty, and they're making more money on Thirstagram than the black woman. So now nobody is looking at the black woman for any reason other than a warning as to what to leave alone. The black independent, I don't need no man woman with the fake weave and everything has become as dangerous as a skunk. You just don't, you avoid them when you see them. You see the weave and you know to go in the other direction. Because if you get close enough to it, what may be sprayed on you coming from them may be hard to get out of or get off. The financial destruction at the hands of these will be as hard to get out of as skunk spray is to get off of you. So, yes, just think of the black woman is that black and that weave as the white stripe going down the back. It's a warning. The weave is a warning. Along with the mouth. The mouth is like the tail of a skunk being raised. And it behooves you just to run opposite of that tail as quick as you can. Just dodge and run. This is your only choice. If you are a brother and a sister, we must be done with these foul creatures. Like, subscribe, share, and comment. For you brothers and sisters that donate to my channel, um, if you want to continue to do so, you'll see the link in my description box. And if you want to just holler at a brother, you'll see the email there too. I'll catch y'all at the show. With that said, I'm out. Hey, y'all, while y'all getting them thumbs up, remember my donation link will be in the description box, my PayPal me, and along with my email. All right? Peace out.